Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the 1111 Matrix Code Revealed. As always, I'm your host, Garrett King. Okay folks, I have to be super careful with what I say in this video, because if I say too much, this very well could be the video that gets either this video removed from YouTube or gets my whole entire YouTube channel shut down. So based on the title of this video, you should have a pretty good idea of what I'm about to show you. I am really shocked by what I found. And I'm not quite sure, exactly what to make of it, because, I mean, as you'll see, some of these phrases are absolutely off the wall. And it is in line with what a lot of people who have been studying this event have speculated for years and years. And I mean, it just really makes you stop and wonder, if indeed the official story that we've been given is a lie. I mean, there's a lot about this event that just does not make sense. And there's just a lot of questions, a lot of still to this day unanswered questions, and things that just literally don't make sense in the grand scheme of things. But you'll see this as everything plays out here. Let's just jump into this and get through this as quickly as we can. Again, I want this to kind of be a short video, but I just want to show you these astonishing phrases that I found. So my base term to start with was the actual date. So let me just kind of scroll this down. I don't want to reveal all the phrases straight away. So what I did was I typed into the program Arithmus. Again, I think that's how you pronounce it. The date, September 11th, 2001. Okay, that's what I typed in to get my base number, that all of these other phrases have to meet that criteria. And they do. And this is shocking. So the value of September 11th, 2001, that's the date completely spelled out. The value in the Latin Jewish cipher is 2,943. Okay? 2,943. So let's just start with the very first one. Declared attack on the World Trade Center. Both buildings had bombs all inside. Okay? Let me read that again. Declared attack on the World Trade Center. Both buildings had bombs all inside. That phrase has the same phrase as the date that this event happened. And again, the value is 2,943. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard this. I'm sure many of you have seen this. The footage of the towers coming down, and you can see where it appears that there are these little explosions happening. Like as the building's coming down, you see these explosions happening below it, and it's kind of like these little tiny uh, plumes of stuff coming out, like a bomb is being set off, and it's causing each tower to come down. So that's an interesting phrase to find. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. I hope this doesn't get my channel shut down. The next phrase: the big bad government lied to the people. Fire didn't cause the buildings to fall. Okay. So that's kind of the official story that, the fire, the flames from the jet fuel and the heat is what caused the beams to melt. And this, according to this, we're being told that's not the case. So yeah, let's read that again. The big bad government lied to the people. Fire didn't cause the buildings to fall. And again, that phrase has the value of 2,943. Let's move on to the next. The official story is a lie. Hand-picked. They all knew ahead of time. Okay, one more time. The official story is a lie. Hand-picked. They all knew ahead of time. Now you can kind of see where the narrative of this is going. I mean, from the very beginning, we can see that it's painting a different story of what the official story is telling. Yeah. So, and again, 2,943, that's the value of that phrase. The official story is a lie, handpicked. They all knew ahead of time. All right, let's keep going. It was a pre-planned, controlled demolition. Trust the science. Okay? It was a pre-planned, controlled demolition. Trust the science. All right. That phrase also has the value of 2,943. Now think about what these phrases are saying, folks. Let's go to the next one. Building 7. Direct correlation of the pre-planned, controlled demolition. Okay, one more time. Building 7. Direct correlation of the pre-planned, controlled demolition. The value, 2,943. The next one. Fact of the matter is, in real life, a plane didn't hit Pentagon on September 11th. One more time. Fact of the matter is, in real life, a plane didn't hit Pentagon on September 11th. And again, the value 2,943. Now, folks, what I really want you to stop and think about is how all of these phrases have the value matching the date of this event spelled out. Okay? And as you can see here, it's all talking about things that people have been speculating for years. Again, it just raises the question of whether or not the official story that we were being told was in fact correct or not. Let's go to the next one. Trust Flight 93 did not crash in Shanksville. Okay, one more time. Trust Flight 93 did not crash in Shanksville. And the value, 2,000. 943. Now, what makes this one really interesting to me is I distinctly remember seeing a video about this supposed crash in Shanksville. And it was a video of the coroner saying that he stopped being the coroner like moments after he showed up because there were no bodies anywhere. There was lots of debris, but no bodies. No bodies at all. And those were his exact words. I stopped being the coroner because there were no bodies. Now, how is that possible? If you have a plane crash and there's just no sign of any bodies at all? And there's a lot of other bizarre things going on with that whole site. I remember someone else saying that it looks like someone just dug a hole and threw a bunch of crap into it. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Now we're getting 2 messages here telling us that, a plane didn't hit the Pentagon and that Flight 93 did not crash in Shanksville, like we're being told. And the last one. This is interesting that this comes up. It's like a question, and it says, well, not really a question, but more of just a statement. And it says, ask yourself, where did these Boeing flights and the people go? Now, that's an interesting phrase in light of the 2 previous phrases in front of it. So we're being told, fact of the matter is, in real life, a plane didn't hit Pentagon on September 11th, and trust Flight 93 did not crash in Shanksville. And then we get this, ask yourself, where did these Boeing flights and the people go? And again, 2,943. Every single one of those matches. And again, that number is derived by typing in September 11th, 2001. Simply just typing out the date that this event happened, and then these phrases concerning the event match up perfectly to what people have been speculating for the longest time. I mean, this is getting pretty freaky. I mean, even for myself, like I've been talking about this code for the longest time, and now that I'm, diving in and just searching and doing all this type of research and showing these examples and to see how accurate the phrases are, I mean, it's just it's extraordinary. It truly is. Now, I don't want to get too deep into this conversation and say a bunch of stuff. I've already said a lot, probably too much, concerning this, and with YouTube's AI scrolling through everything, and who knows? I may not even be able to get the video put up. We'll see, and we'll see how long it stays up. So, yeah. But again, folks, this is just one more example of these number connections and the things that are being revealed, the things that we can learn from this. And again, it is my deep personal feeling that this just continues to show and prove that there is this underlying code that is just governing everything. everything. But before I back out of this, let's see, there is over here, this is the actual program, and you can see where I've typed in each of those 10 phrases. And so I've saved them into my database here. So I have them stored in the program, but you can see exactly that every single one of them comes up as 2,943. So, yeah, make of it what you will. But again, it's just another example that I wanted to show you guys. A lot more coming. A lot more coming. I've got so much stuff saved. Like I said, JFK will be coming up here shortly. And quite a bit of other stuff. So just bear with me as I get it all released and put out. But as I came across these, I was like, man, I want to get this put out ASAP. And so here it is. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for now. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And till next time, we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.